Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So, I know my vlogs are kind of like behind at least a week, I think. I don't even know. I'll try to do better, but sometimes when, you're struggling, the last thing I think about is about editing, the video or whatever. But currently, yesterday, I guess I can say for the week. So I'm thinking the medical marijuana is starting to take effect. I do still need to go get the oil in the relief form to be able to, really not have as much pain while I sleep. But like my body is kind of haywire because of not being on CellCept, of course. So I'm really, really, really fatigued. Like having to, like, if I'm up at 7, till like 10 or 12 in the morning, 7 in the morning, then I'm having to lay back down for like an hour and a half. Then I get up and I can do more stuff, and then I have to lay back down again, and then I can do stuff. Like, I was actually able to get the house halfway in order, and my husband was like, oh my God, this must be working for you, because like, even though I'm tired, like, the pain is not as intense as it has been in the last couple weeks. It's still there, but as soon as I go ahead and do the inhalation or whatever, the vape pen, it gives me that little hour relief that I need to keep going. But I'm just listening to my body. Like, if I'm tired, okay, can't do nothing else, get some rest, get back up and do what I can do. Currently it's 9:56, 47 degrees in Florida. So heading currently to the dermatologist. I called them yesterday and they got me in today. So we can check out the scalp and the other issues that I'm having. I'm trying to see if he can test me for Behçet's disease, because my symptoms are classic and I never knew anything about this disease. I was trying to like Google when my body was going haywire when she cut my CellCept in half the first time. So I was like, oh, okay, thinking it was just a lupus, like something else has to be going on. What's going on? Then I happened to get on Instagram and I seen a suggested, be friends with such and such, and said Behçet's, and she had like the picture was her face was broken out, and it has this little pus filled thing, and that happens to me, but it happens like all over. And then it goes back to the point of when I had those 2 female surgeries where what they were saying was an abscess was not getting any better. But it was just weird because the doctor, he couldn't figure out, like, why does it keep coming back? It has to be something with your lupus or your medication. Something's not right. But of course, a GYN probably doesn't realize to even check for that. So it's something that the dermatologist really has to do. And when I told the rheumatologist about it, she just kind of blew it off, saying that I had folliculitis, which that's what the dermatologist said for my head. But it has to be more than just because a person shaves their legs, you shouldn't get a pus. It's not big. It's just these little pus, little things that'll come up on my legs. And they go away, but why are they even there? But you get these hard nodules underneath your skin, and I get a lot of those that aren't necessarily pus filled. But the surgical site, it gets inflamed every couple months. I just don't go to the doctor every single time because I just get tired of going, because he doesn't know what the heck was causing it. And so I was thinking, like, okay, go back to infectious disease and see if that's something they could do. So now I really think this is what I have. Like, but I'm praying that this dermatologist will listen to me, because my head has I call them sores, bumps, whatever, throughout my head. The other day I went to try to like scratch my head. I had a scarf on and I went to scratch my scalp and I hit one of the bumps. It almost took my breath away. That's how much pain it was. So something ain't right, and if she's on the fence about this whole lupus diagnosis, then, you know, this is an autoimmune as well. And it characterizes just like lupus. You flare. It's not just the sores in your mouth and, you know, other areas of your body, but you get joint pain, you get extreme fatigue. So I don't know, y'all. And I'm gonna go by and get my records release signed for the other doctor. I mean, for the old rheumatologist, old office. So I just got a lot to do, and I'm finally mailing my SmileBox recipient off for November. Not sure if I'm gonna do someone for December. I have someone in mind, but it's just busy, and I'm thinking I really might do just starting back in January. So make sure you comment below if you want to be a recipient for the autoimmune lupus SmileBox. If you do chemo, IVIG, having a hard time when it comes to your lupus or on dialysis, comment below, or you can email me, and my email information is in the description box. So I'm just trying to work on my 2019 list and try to be more effective with it, because I do this out of my own, you know, our money, me and my husband's money. So some months I'm able to do more, and then some I'm not, but I just try to do something. Y'all, the car is like so not cool right now. Like, it's got to get fixed, because it's really acting up with these brakes. So I think my husband's going to take it in today, because originally, like, I didn't have anything on the schedule, but now I do. So he couldn't take it, and the van was acting up. The devil, when I say he tried to be busy, but guess what? We still gonna praise God no matter what. All right, so I'll come back once I'm done. Y'all, why my appointment at 1:45? I'm just said, look at the calendar. And I was like, well, maybe I put it down wrong, because I thought it was at 10:45. Nope, it's 1:45. I called. So now I'm just go to the hospital, get the release signed, and hey guys, so let's try this again. So, oh Jesus. This guy is driving me. He's gonna be my chauffeur.
Hey y'all, I know, see that? You know, a chauffeur every now and then get a little tip.
Tip.
A tip, just a tip. But
eliminate eating fried foods.
We're gonna keep it G. I'm gonna say tip close.
You stupid. So like, I begged him, like, can you please just drive me? I'm so tired. Like,
I be begging too. I begged over 2 hours ago. I wish she could show y'all her text.
You did not. Oh, you send it in a text?
You know that. Quit. Don't even.
You already out there.
Don't even. You know.
No, for real, I didn't know. Because you know I was at the dollar store and the phone wasn't working. I did not know you sent a text. I thought that was about the trash guy.
I bet if Miss Mary sent you a text, you'll read her text every time she'll send one.
Miss Mary ain't never texted me.
Oh. And Miss Shirley then. Is Miss Shirley?
Y'all, I know he ain't been on here in forever.
Hey y'all, I think we got some. Did we get somebody from out the country to hit us up?
From the UK?
The UK. Somebody listening. Where we going again?
Go for it.
We finna go out of town. Just for her to see somebody for 30 minutes.
Out of our town.
Still out of town.
Yeah, it takes us about 30 minutes to get there. So, I did get my medical records, signed the release. The girl said they'll call me once it's done to pick up. And then I laid down, for 30, 40 minutes? 40 minutes probably. And now we're back at it. So, I'll come back once we're done. Alright guys, so done. Got me a cute little band-aid. Wish they had some colors. But he did it like a little biopsy culture. Because I had one of the pus-filled things right there. I didn't even know that it was there. So he was able to do that, and he gave me a ton of labs. He's willing to test me for the Behçet's disease, because I told him like how hard of a time I'm having with the new rheumatologist and all of that. So he is ordering a whole bunch of stuff. So I'll probably show you guys the lab orders so you can kind of see some of the stuff I've never even heard of. But I'm excited that he's listening, and hopefully he mentioned about Humira, like if I had Behçet's and something else, that Humira would work and it would probably help me with my lupus and everything that's going on. So he's listening. That's all I care about right now. So we're about to run to Arby's really quick. Oh my god, this traffic is horrible. Oh, why people let people go when you can potentially get in a wreck to try to go? Like, that's crazy. I don't understand that at all. We gotta focus. Alright guys, my new favorite thing from Arby's is their fire roasted Philly. I used to like their Phillies back in the day when I worked there in high school, but they had started changing it with the sauce in it. But they have this garlic aioli. Y'all, when I say this is the bomb, y'all need to go check this out. Alright guys, so this is my bin full of my Christmas decorations. My wreath, not wreath, what is this? Garland is still over there in the bag, because I need to change out the colors because I'm not using the same color scheme, and I need to make a new wreath for the door. But the tree is up. Excited. Hell, I did not know I had this much stuff in this bin. I'm trying to sort the ornaments based on the colors. So that's 3 jumbo bags right there that were full to the top. And I put all the color schemes that I'm trying to do over here. But then I have these 2 bags to still go through. These are all my ribbon trims. And then I have all of this and more ribbon and more ornaments that I didn't even use. And I think some stuff I caught on clearance. Only thing I brought the other day from Walmart is a couple more navy blue to tie in the theme, but oh geez Louise. So I had to take a break. I was working on the tree, but I'm hurting really bad and I'm really tired. It's like it's 5 o'clock. I hate having to lay down like this, but we're supposed to try to make it to Bible study, which we really don't know because the car Michael took it while I was at the dermatologist across the street, and it's something, I don't even remember the name of it, but it's something that goes through the engine, something with the wires, with the brakes, has something to do with the transmission. I don't know, but they said we should limit how much we drive it. So I don't know if we're going to Bible study or not, but I'm just trying to rest and watch a couple YouTube videos, and hopefully the pain will subside. I've only used the Soothe today on the vape pen, and I just don't know if I want to use the Strong, but at the same time I don't want it to get out of control, so I'm not really sure what I need to do at this point. But I just wanted to pop on, so hopefully I'll get to feeling better in a few minutes and I can finish the tree. Alright guys, so I laid down. It's almost 7 o'clock. Excuse me. I'm sorry, it's after 7. It's almost 8 o'clock. I've just been having a hard time. Just with the fatigue and the pain, and as soon as I did an inhalation of the relief, I felt really good. to be able to fall asleep, and it did help with the pain, but I'm up now. I've been freezing since I laid down. I had my blanket on and the heater, and it was still cold. I'm still cold. I don't know what's all going on at this point. I still have all my decorations scattered on the floor and everywhere, trying to figure out the tree, but if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not gonna do it. I don't even care. Like, I'll put the whole doggone tree back in the bag and just whatever. So I just wanted to pop back on. I'm just gonna take it easy, and if I feel like doing something, I will. But the hubby is cooking tonight. He's gonna do something with like chicken thighs, like the cherry Roman like type tomatoes, basil, angel hair pasta, olive oil type pasta dish. I'm not sure. I'm excited because I don't have to cook. One thing, my appetite. Like today, I had a banana and a peanut butter and jelly, and then when we went to the doctor, I ate a half a sandwich from Arby's that I showed you guys. Couldn't even eat the whole thing. So I've been struggling with all of that too. Alright guys, so this is what the hubby made. It's chicken thighs, tomato. What did you put in this? Basil, olive oil.
My foot.
So he put his foot in there. Olive oil. What else is in here? Oregano, olive oil, pepper. Any cheese? Dig in. Alright guys, so closing out the video because I never ever close out videos hardly. It's about 10:30. I just got out of the shower, checking my oxygen. I just did 2 of the vape inhalations of the relief strength. The hubby cooked. I tried to eat. It was really flavorful, really good, but I just couldn't eat all of it. I just don't feel good. So I tried to sit in there with him to watch a movie. And then he sent me the sweet text. Before I came in our TV room, I was sitting in the living room. Thought it was really sweet. What he said. But I was trying to sit in there just to spend time with him because even though like we're always around each other, like I don't like for him not to be around me. Back in the day, before I ever met him, like I never wanted to be up under anybody. But I'm so thankful for him. But I just told him, I was like, I really gotta go lay down. He's looking at me. He's like, you look like you're hurting. And I was like, I am. I couldn't even sit still. I was hurting so bad. I'm itching, breaking out. So I didn't take Benadryl last night, and it was really bad last night. But it's like super bad right now. Just itching really, really bad. And I don't know. So I didn't take the Benadryl because I knew I was going to the dermatologist, and I'm glad I didn't because he did the biopsy. I haven't taken it off because I had the same pus-filled bump like in my inner thigh that just started draining, and it was so tiny, and I was so shocked that that much was coming out of it. And so I just told my husband, I was like, nope, I'm just gonna keep it on until tomorrow. It didn't hurt. He just took the scalpel and just did it so easily and cultured it really quick. But he was saying that like if I get some more of the knots under my skin, to let him know he could try to biopsy that as well. And he's very shocked that the GYN didn't like biopsy what was going on. And I said, all I know is they did a culture. which that's when it came back, that bacteria, and I ended up having to be on all that antibiotic and vancomycin. But as far as like biopsying it to send it off to be evaluated, no, they did not. And I just expressed my frustrations of all these doctors who think I may have this, and he was like, I really think you should go to a tertiary care hospital, like a teaching hospital. He said because they will get dermatology, neurology, rheumatology all in one, and everyone will talk. And it's crazy that I can't get my doctors to do that right now. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, stay strong, stay positive. I know the medical marijuana is working. I know it's only been a short amount of time, but it does work. And I'm learning to, as soon as I get up, do my CBD oil, eat something, then I do the Soothe, 2 inhalations of the Soothe, because it is helping my stomach calm down. I did the Soothe throughout today, probably like 3 other times. But by the time we got back home from the dermatologist, I was in so much pain, and you know that's when I came on. But so I had to use the relief strength one or two, I don't even know, and then I just immediately fell asleep. So I'm tired now. Like, I'm trying to stay up. Like, it's just so much stuff in life that, you know, you just have to keep dealing with, and the struggles, and I just want answers. And, you know, the doctor is like, I don't understand why she would take you off your medicine knowing that, you know, I said, well, she feels I don't have lupus because the other doctor didn't document it. Instead of her just maybe calling the other doctor to see, nothing. Like, I'm just, and I told him, I said, I'm just doing lots of praying that her labs will show up. You know, it'll show what she's looking for. But he ordered a completely, like I told you, lupus panels, checking me for the Behcet's disease. He mentioned, what is it called? I had to put it up on the screen. With the knots under my arm and different stuff. I can't remember the name. It starts with an H, I think. But I've heard of it and done research a long time ago. But it never came of anything, so I'll put it across the screen. But I just want to say good night. I'm blabbering. I'm tired. So I'm praying tomorrow is a better day. And hey, if it's not, I will be in this bed, chilling, relaxing, and not overdoing, not stressing because something can't get done. The lady from the church is supposed to come give us a quote on Monday. So I'm thankful for that. But I'm trying to get the house in order before she comes. Because I don't want her to be like, oh my God, this house is crazy. And I'm going to charge you like all this money that we don't have. But I'm thinking like, if we can just get it organized the way I need it to be organized. I just need someone to do the deep cleaning. Like the floors, the dusting, and stuff like that. Like, I don't, you know, need you to organize anything. Just clean. That makes sense. Talk to you guys later. Be blessed.